Okay, so Tanya and I are out here, and we've got several bushes we need to pull out by this house up here. So it's a perfect thing for this Danuser Intimidator to do, is pull this big bush. And you can see the bushes are right there. There's actually 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 and 5. The ones back behind, back in there, are going to be a little bit more difficult. So I've got one of those brush cutter or grubbers, what they call a brush grubber, and a chain, and it happens to be in the backhoe bucket over there that Tanya has. So I'm gonna try and take these out, and let's, see if we can get them out. I just got to be careful with this first one because the water pipe is right over here on the left of it. So let's go on ahead and let's get her done. See if I can see enough to get her done. Yell at me if I'm not doing good, Tanya. Boy, it's a good thing we are getting rid of this and gonna redo this, Since I don't have a grapple yet, in the next couple weeks I will. I'll have a grapple. Brush grapple. What I want to get is a rock. A skeleton grapple. So I think that, yeah. The reason why I'm doing that is because around here it's got the 3-inch spacing. That's what I'm trying to do here. It's got that 3-inch spacing so that I can try and sort through some of the rocks. I can come back to the rocks and then leave a little bit of dirt path around this area. I can't hold too much dirt there. So about that one. This other one. Hey, Tanya, you're going to have to watch me and make sure I don't go too far back because of the wall, okay? So watch the teeth on the end. Let's see how she does. Good enough? Flip dirt up in my face. Yeah, I know. I'll have body protection, but Alright. Let's get this last one. Hey, do you want to move that bucket for me? There's that little bucket over on the other side. Oh man, that's a mosquito trap. Okay. This thing is where, this bush right here is where all the this bush right here is where all the wasps like to stay. So when you walk by here to go in the carport into the house, they like to jump out you and nab you every once in a while, especially those red wasps. Good enough? Yeah, especially those red wasps. never seen those before until I moved into this part of the country. Why Tanya put a mic on me so I'm sitting here talking. We've got those trees over here that we got to try and get. So more than likely I'm going to have to try and use that brush scrubber to get it. So this ought to be interesting. Now let me get back here and get on level ground, and then I'll get everything, and then Tanya can always put that on the, I'll open up the pincher and let her put the chain between there, and I'll just snag it and go. All right, so let me run over here and grab this brush scrubber and all. So this thing right here, this little brush scrubber, this thing's what I used to pull small trees before I got that. And this thing doesn't do too bad. Takes a long time. So much better. All right. So, I gotta see what's what. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull that, use that brush scrubber. I don't know if that's going to work. Holy mackerel. That's got to be more than one bush. You know? Oh, what do you know? Hey, why'd I pay for that if I can do this? Or we pay for that, excuse me. Oh, wow. That's the same tree. That's the same bush. Here, let's get this thing out of here.
Put that in one of the holes. Well, it broke anyway.
Yeah. Things coming apart on me. Oh yeah, this ought to be interesting. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to be very clean after this one. You know? Man, I wish that thing went through there. That goes like that, so it'll cinch up, and then we'll grab onto this. All right. Yeah, I hope I don't, there's none of those around here. I'll be in trouble if that locust is around over here. That'll go deep into my leg. All right. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to lay down on my belly, so don't laugh at me. Yep, I'm going to lay here. What? There's no flipping way. All right, we're gonna get through there. Oh gosh! All right, this ought to be interesting. I need to pull back that way. Probably. All right. Okay. What I'll do is I'll pull up here And what I want you to do is I'll open that up and just drop the chain down in there, and then I'll close it on the chain. But it needs to be behind this part right here, okay? These things aren't that deep a root, so that's why I'm not too worried about doing it the way that we're doing. Hey, Tanya, jump out of the way till I get up there. Okay. Yeah. Down a little bit. Okay. All right. You may want to stand back there. Back behind me, more than likely. Yeah, over that way. Yeah, because what you got to watch out for is what you have to watch out for is if that chain happens to break, it's gonna fly, okay? And you want to be out of its lane so it won't hit you. That's why I'm ducking behind this thing right here, okay? You want to get her thing over there? Okay, so the reason why we're pulling these out is because they're so overgrown, is one thing, and we get all kinds of bugs in them. But all this where you see the landscape timber down there, all the landscape timber down there, we're going to be replacing. We're probably going to, we may use retaining wall block, or we may just use railroad ties. Don't know yet, but let's go on ahead and get this thing up here. Sure. Got a stump behind me. There we go. That's cool. So that came out pretty easy. Huh?
Your green thing?
What green thing?
Chain thing?
Oh, yeah. Brushgrubber? Yeah. Ooh, look at these. Nails in them.
Yeah, I know. You took out the whole wall.
Yeah. We're going to have to get all this, and then kind of, with the backhoe and with the skid steer, we'll be able to clean this up a little bit, and then we can put, like I said, we can either put railroad ties or we can do retaining wall block.
What about that locust bush? You gonna try and pull that out?
I'll see if I can get into it and get it. I wasn't brave enough to get into it the last time, so. Meaning I hadn't used the skid steer and hadn't used the this thing very often, so that's why I wasn't too keen on it. Okay, let's get this thing off of here, maybe sometime this year, I'm hoping. Well, there's something to say for feeling your way through stuff, I'm sure. All right, come on. There. All right. There we go. Cool. All right. That's awesome. So that got all that garbage out of there. Now, so I'll know where it is. won't run over them. Yeah, look at this, Tanya. You may have to come in from the side with the grapple and grab it. Then we'll push all this back up in here. Yeah, see all this? It's time for all this to be cleaned out and be redone. And then we put low-lying things. See, they didn't put anything for weeds or anything else, and this just grew up like crazy.
It's not the
Went
weeds
wild.
that grew. It's the trees that grew.
Well, there were weeds in it and other trees and everything else. So, all right, let me see if I can get that. Ooh. Yeah, you may have to grab these with the grapple and put them over there. That thing fell over after I put it up. Oh well. All right, let me see if I can get in there and get that locust. Yeah, my problem is I can't see too well. I'm trying, dear. Hold on. Pile behind me. Right. Huh? Might have to do is get on there with the brush scrubber and just use it the way we used to, because that's the problem, is I can't really get in there, and I don't want to try and get in there too well because I marked up the block a little bit trying to get in there. Okay. Well, was there any others? We need to get all this stuff cleaned up, don't we? So yeah, let's get all this cleaned up and then we're ready to go. So, well, y'all, thanks for coming around. Go on and show them what it looks like now. It looks a lot better than what it did. Oh my gosh, when we first started, it was real bad. So, okay.